All right, hello guys. This is a podcast. This is our first podcast, and I've invited my friend Lulika. He's known for Lulika. He does a lot of stuff, including performing, doing music videos, and a lot of other stuff. So yeah, the purpose of this video is about mainly to to display or to talk about the social journey of like coming in a new country, of immigrants, like coming in a new country, how the social life and the objective and the struggle and everything. That's the main topic, and we'll just move along as the story goes. And yeah, and my name is Boubacar Diallo. uh I work we both work in a tech company, global payment, as technical agent, tech support. But me personally, in my life, I'm a filmmaker. I do video production. I'm interested in business and marketing. And yeah, that's me. This is Lulika.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, you can introduce yourself to the public.
Yeah, so I'm Lulika. Basically, I'm like you said, I'm into music, production music, also mentorship. If you're looking into
Mentorship.
yeah, mentorship
On what?
in music.
Help people
Yeah,
improve
like,
music.
yeah,
in
like how
music.
to start, how to even like how if you don't know how to sing and stuff like that. Like
Oh. Okay.
yeah.
And you at some point you were doing like you wanted to do like piano
Yeah.
courses, right? To people.
Yeah.
That too?
Yeah, that is part of the
Help people do
yeah, exactly.
because you learn, you know that, right? That's it.
That's it.
All right. So let's dive into the subjects. So my first question to you, Lulika
Yes.
Ibrahim, is where are you from, by the way? Did you explain where you're from?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
yeah.
I'm from Congo.
Mm-hmm.
You should know by my look. I'm kidding. Yeah, but I'm from Congo. And,
La sapologie.
no. No, so I'm from Congo, and I came to Canada in 2002.
2002.
Yeah, with my family, my brothers and sisters.
How
Yeah.
many? How many people?
We are four. We are 8 in total.
8.
So yeah,
8 of you just came. All of you.
yeah.
That's
8
dope.
of us came one time. 4
Yeah.
girls, 4 boys, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. So my question, is, how was your life there before you come here?
Man,
How was it?
my
The
life was
mainly also the social life there. How was it? How was it there before you come here?
No, man, my life was great, bro, for real.
You talk like, oh, my life was great, man.
No, for real.
Before it was all great, but now I'm here. No, but go. We'll dive deep, but go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, my life was great. I mean, I came young. I was young, I was
You were a kid.
enjoying, yeah, I was enjoying the life, in Congo, traveling. I spent the whole year with my dad. We just moved from city to city in
To
Congo.
city to city. How come? How did it happen?
How that happened
How
is
did that
actually, I don't know if I don't think it was an accident though, but it happened that we had, my dad, we have to move. They were saying maybe there will be a war or something like that. So we just start moving city to city.
Or maybe there will be a war?
Yeah, maybe. So,
So he started moving city to city.
yeah. So basically, we did almost the whole, like, the whole Congo, because
Wow.
the power.
It seemed like there was something going on because Congo, you hear sometimes conflict, right?
yeah.
So
yeah.
it was around that time.
Yeah, it was around that time.
Okay,
So
okay,
so we
okay.
start moving around city to city. It was
So
dope, though.
so your dad was seeing something going on and he
Yeah.
started moving.
Yeah,
He started moving.
yeah.
But you, as a kid, your experience, it was great.
Yeah, it was great, man. I mean,
What was great? This
I'm not going to
friends,
school,
social-
bro.
Huh?
No school for all year.
That's
no.
that was the only thing.
No. The fact
Okay,
that,
if there was no school, then something was going on there. Yeah.
yeah, so the fact actually, like moving from city to city, meeting new people,
Okay.
learning new languages all the way too. So because I speak 4 languages from Congo, but I learned them in the journey of
During
moving
those-
city to
Oh.
city, because you change the city, you change the language, and you get to.
So
to
for
learn.
you, it was really like an adventure. You were
Yeah.
going to place as a kid. It can actually be cool and
Yeah,
great. Like you
yeah.
travel, you go, you meet. Okay, so
Yeah.
that you liked it mainly because of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Yeah, because of that mostly, and also the fact that because my dad, people know my dad, they know who he is. So in some city they will give us like gift,
Oh,
clothes.
he had a kind of reputation, and
Yeah,
so when he comes, people would help
yeah, people know him.
contribute
Yeah,
something. Yeah, me too. I'd say me too. My life was great, man. Me, I came here in 2011,
yeah,
but I was like, uh, I was 17, out around 17. But before that, like, I came from Senegal, right? But there, like, they have one great value, which is they have a value of like of welcoming people, of like there is that genuine like interacting with people, telling real stories, like and like Senegal is called the Pays de la Teranga, and
Okay.
Teranga meaning like just it means like being welcoming, like being more than polite, like treating
Wow.
strangers like families, like yeah, seriously. And so you would see that like a lot, like you can walk somewhere in around the street and like just meeting new people and interact with them. They can invite you to come eat or dinner with them, and they will treat you. Hey,
Wow.
it's like I have a
Man.
lot of memories of that, like in my childhood up to recently when I went there. Like the people, that's one value that I really noticed, and I was grateful that I was able to experience that. Even though me, I do like to socially connect with people and
Yeah.
everything, but I would say I was pretty kind of like also reserved, and even that I was grateful. Even being reserved in that, I was grateful that I was able to experience
To
that and
experience.
see that and grow up in an environment that so me, yeah, my life was like that.
Wow.
And what made you and your family, what made you guys decide to come here? What was the reason?
Well, actually, it was my dad dream to come to Canada. Like, it's not like even.
Like many immigrants.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's always the dreams to come here. And but honestly,
yeah,
it's mixed with like fantasies. What I mean is that you were like, you watch TV.
yeah. You have this
There's
image, and you see like, yeah,
and like the filmmaking here is great. There's like
Yeah.
the Hollywood dream,
Yeah.
and there's also like the music videos, and there's also the great marketing of like everything looks great.
Yeah.
So you are sitting there, you see some stuff.
You're like,
You may have a great
"Oh,
social life, but the finance compared to here is greater. So you are like,
yeah,
whoa, this
man,
place.
this is what I want." You're
This,
like, yeah, this
yeah.
is what I want, right?
So a lot of people, there is that part that wants us to come here, but there is also the truth part, which is there's a lot of financial struggle, and
Yeah.
countries like in Europe or like Canada or in United States, North
Yeah.
America, they have a better financial system. So it makes sense for a lot of people to dream
Yeah,
coming here
to
and
come
have a
here.
better future.
Yeah. So it was a dream. He wanted to come. I didn't want it to come, but
Yeah, I understand, especially as a kid.
Yeah, he wanted to come. So you know what? Yeah, it happened. Did the interview, and funny enough, we didn't come as an immigrant though. We came as resident.
Oh, you mean like you had the residence
Even
card?
before, yeah, even before we reached, because back then that's how the program used to be.
But it's also in being immigrant.
Well, I mean-
I guess you mean like being refugees.
Exactly.
Okay,
you know, like,
yeah.
that's-
You guys didn't come as refugees.
No, we didn't
Okay,
come as
okay,
refugees.
okay,
We didn't
okay.
come as refugees. Yeah, so it was my dad's dream, and 2002, we came in the city called Granby. Small
Granby,
city.
yeah.
Yeah, small city.
All I know about Granby is the zoo. The zoo that they talk about, Zoo
Yeah, Zoo
Granby.
Granby.
So I'm surprised that that's
Yeah.
actually where you
Yeah.
first arrived.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that was not the plan though.
Yeah, that was not a plan? How
No,
come?
the plan was to go to Toronto. I don't know what happened.
Did they lie to you or something? Tell you, come to Toronto, the beautiful city, and then they drop you into the zoo.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, we were like at the airport and say, "Yeah, apparently you guys are going to Granby." So in Granby, small city, bro.
But
Only two family. I mean, of black were there was our family and my uncle family.
whoa, okay, wait. How was it in that place? So the rest is like white people from here, right?
Yeah.
How was it? How was it?
Man, it was strange, and I don't know what, bro. When I used to have people, because bro, I mean, people didn't know much, like, about us. So all those like questions, sometimes stupid questions they will ask, like, example, do you guys have cars in your country? Like, do you
That's
guys,
I can relate to that, man. Because when
yeah,
I came here
yeah,
around 2011 and I went to secondary school in Outremont at
yeah,
Outremont,
yeah,
similar questions, man.
yeah,
Like I came, like this, the students at the beginning. You know what they were asking?
yeah.
Do you have Facebook in Senegal? I had Facebook like years ago when they asked that, and you say, does hyenas, like, do you live around hyenas there? So that's the question they ask. But like, I live in an apartment. I have Wi-Fi. My dad is taking care of me. And
Yeah.
like, I was literally like going to school
Yeah.
and play soccer. That's all I was doing.
Yeah.
I was not even anything else.
yeah.
But there is that. Yeah, same as we see, kind of the same. It's as if like people from here also don't have the better grasp of Africa. Like there's so many like videos of Africa is like this Africa,
Yeah.
so they don't know that actually there is a lot of great
Yeah.
situation, and people don't necessarily live with hyenas and lions around
Yeah.
there.
Exactly.
We have some apartments.
You wake up like, oh.
We have some buildings. So
Yeah,
there is that. And is it their fault? I don't know. But like those, like I was like 17, so they were also like young,
Young
right?
one, yeah.
So it's as if they grew up what they were taught about Africa, so they don't know. So they were
Exactly.
curious and asking also.
Exactly. Yeah.
There is
Yeah,
that.
Yes, that was it, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting.
So it was more the questions.
Yeah,
but were they
the
looking you like, whoa, who's these people?
Nah.
No?
It was not. No, it was not like that.
Oh,
And,
I'm surprised, because actually, like, you come to a town where it's just white people, and you guys are the only black people,
yeah.
but they didn't really pay attention to, because, for example, I live in if I had live in Africa and it's just black people,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden I see a white family, I'll be like, oh.
What is that? Can I touch it?
No, not can I touch it? But I'll be curious.
But I think that with the fact that maybe my uncle came I think he came like 4 years before us, so that kind of prepared them, right? So,
Maybe they
yeah,
kind of like
it was-
saw something before, but yeah, okay, it's cool.
So, yeah.
So it was more like curiosity, asking you question and stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Learn stuff.
after you didn't stay there long in Granby.
No, we stayed like actually 2 years. We stayed 2 years.
By the way, Granby is somewhere in Quebec.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, but it's in the province of Quebec.
Yeah.
But currently where are we? In Montreal.
Yeah, in Montreal.
Very
Yeah.
diverse city. Mainly, like, it's in Quebec, that's highly French oriented, but the city is pretty bilingual.
Yeah.
I'd say most people speak French, but
Yeah.
there is also bilingual. There are also language
Yeah.
going on.
It's true. It's Montreal is it's like it's a mix of flavor.
Mix
Like
of flavor.
There are different flavors
So many
and
diversities. Yeah.
yeah. But that was coming to Canada.
That's how was
Granby, and like start exploring. My first year, our first winter, bro.
Good you brought that, because I have stories about winters.
Bro,
Go ahead.
Guess what our parents did, bro? They sent us camping in the winter, but not like usually when you go to camp, like you are kind of prepared. It was like a savage camping. Like basically you go there, you bring only like clothes, everything else you build, like the tent you're gonna sleep in. You have to cut trees.
What?
Yeah, bro. My first winter. That's what my first winter in Canada was.
They sent you to camp? Who
Yeah,
sent you to camp?
My
Camping?
parents, bro.
And they sent you to a wild camping for you
Yeah,
to
wild.
find your own stuff.
Yeah, so basically,
What, bro? Your dad is on a whole new level.
me and my brother went to camping, bro, and we had actually to build, the tent. So basically, what they did
What?
is like they built a fire, right? A fire to keep warm because it's winter, right?
They built a fire there when you arrived, or you guys built it?
No, we built the fire when we arrived because it's winter, it's cold, right? And then
Why did you guys do that?
integration, bro. I mean,
You guys wanted to explore camping?
I guess.
Okay,
guess
okay,
we wanted
okay,
to,
okay, I understand, okay.
Discover activity. Right?
You guys went really like basic exploration. So you guys built a fire, okay?
We built the fire and then we built the tent. We were gonna sleep around the fire so it keep us warm.
How did you build a tent?
We cut trees and we arrange it. We make sure that you put.
Wow.
And yeah, we did
Man,
that.
that's some skill.
Yeah, and we even when we for
Man, that's funny.
for it we had to go fish. Ice fishing is basically you go to.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did that?
Yeah. We did that.
Wait. That's true. You guys went on winter.
Yeah, that was my first winter in. So imagine, bro,
I'm
coming
trying
from
to grasp
Congo.
like the insanity of this.
Coming from Congo is super.
This is
hot.
real story?
Yeah, real story, bro. I'm telling you, real story, man. Yeah,
What? Uh-huh.
yeah. So imagine, bro, coming from a
That's insane. I did camping here, but it's like you have a camping spot that they give you.
Nah,
And
no.
bro, that is too much because I love nature.
Yeah.
I like to go to nature, man.
Yeah.
But even that I find a little struggle because you get insect coming at you, like
Yeah,
everything.
your bees, your
It's not that
flies
easy,
and,
but you get to explore the place. But we
Yeah.
had tents,
Yeah.
right? But you guys did everything from scratch.
Yeah, everything from
In the
scratch.
winter,
In the
which I'm
winter.
never do. I'm
Yeah.
never gonna do that. Like what?
Yeah, and I had 2 winter jackets actually because it was for men. It's winter. I had
Wow.
2 jackets on. Yeah.
But winter. But how was your reaction to winter the first time?
Man, bro, I fought. Because
You say you fought.
yeah, I
Don't they-
fought. Yeah, listen.
Don't say you fought a wolf or something.
No, because the thing is happening. Like here, like they play with snow. Throwing snow. It's a game, right? So, bro, my first winter, I don't really get it, right? And this guy threw snowball at me, and I went mad. Like I beat the guy. Like, all right.
It's like it's
It's a
a way
game.
of gaming,
There
and
you
you
go.
saw it as like they were trying to do something
this
mean
guy
to
is
you.
trying to distract me,
So
man.
you were fighting him?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, you didn't like coming here at the beginning. That was your first winter.
Yeah, that was.
You were already pissed. Oh
Yeah,
man,
how
me-
was your winter? How was your
oh
first winter?
me
though?
good. Yeah, thanks for asking, but like, it's so funny. My first winter is literally like because I came during winter, so the moment I get out of the airport, I felt the winter. But like the thing is like before I came, which me I wanted to come. I did like I enjoyed the social life there, but I saw the financial struggle of like some people. Like my dad made sure that we didn't struggle. Like we were not wealthy, we were not poor, but we were like balanced like this. So we didn't. But you can see around people how they have like the financial struggle, and you realize that social life is so important, but without the necessity of sustaining certain finance needs, it's tough.
It's true.
So it's one of the reasons why, on top of those fantasies of Hollywood,
Yeah.
seeing the snow, but seeing the snow like in the movie, you see the snow, the person is warm,
Ah, it's warm,
so it's as if you don't feel the cold, but you see the snow. That's the mind I had. So we got out of the airport, but before the airport, my dad was saying, "Yo, this place is cold. You need to really like cover yourself much." And I'm thinking, don't worry. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, don't worry. I'm gonna be so crazy.
Yeah.
So in Senegal, during the departure,
Yeah.
after like saying goodbyes to my families and everything, and my siblings, my mom was there and everything. But like I prepared, like I double like so much. They were like not these, but they were like some coats and everything from there though. In Senegal, Senegalese coats, not winter coat. So I double, like I wear them like I double like 4.
Oh man.
I double like 4, quadruple coats.
Yeah.
And I put them, and everybody was like laughing because I'm like, yo, this is. People say it's cold. I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So we arrived, man. But we opened the door. Like when we get out of the airport, past the door, but like the door of the exit, the last door, the last game, final game that you need to kill. The last door open, man, but it's as if like the winter turned into a person and gave me a slap, bang. I swear, because like, man, I was so shocked of the cold.
Which month though? Which month do you came?
Bro, December.
December. Oh.
Was
man.
it December? No, it was around. Let me think. No, I think it was March, but it was in
March.
winter. It was
Yeah,
in those.
man,
It was in those
winter.
tough. It was in those tough winter. I don't remember exactly, but end of 2001. But man, I was so shocked. It didn't even resonate as cold. This was something else. I felt like I was in a dystopian world. So when I got out and that shock of that cold, I was so shocked. I didn't even process. I was just like, and just
Man.
walking up to the car.
Yeah.
And it took us like 3 minutes from outside to go to the car. But
Ooh.
those 3 minutes felt like 3 hours.
Man,
And-
imagine.
Once we get into the car,
Yeah.
I was so shocked. I was just looking outside at the winter, and I'm like, what the hell? This is Canada. Like at that moment, I'm like in a It's as if I'm in a dystopian world.
Yeah.
So it's like shock. So I'm just looking. I'm like, whoa, this is Canada. Okay.
Yeah. So it's not like in the movie.
Yeah. It's not the movie at all. And then you start seeing like it's pretty. You see the world is like
Yeah.
it's basic.
Yeah.
I mean, like, not the opportunity of work, but like what you see at the moment is like, yo,
Yeah.
it's what it is.
Yeah.
I walk around, I see the winter, I see the floor, I start seeing nice word, dog poop. I'm like, whoa, why did this dog? Oh, they have dog poop here. In Senegal, I never paid attention. I didn't even know how that
Yeah.
looked. But anyway,
Yeah.
but I'm seeing, I'm like, what? And then you see people like
Picking.
I'm like, damn, okay.
Oh, man.
That was my experience with winter, man.
Man.
Winter, oh my god.
Bro, I can imagine. Bro, we came September, and for me it was already cold. So I can't imagine you in March, bro. How cold.
Oh man, it was a shock, man.
Yeah.
It was a shock, and I will never get used to the winter. Now I just dress I dress as much as possible.
Yeah.
And you realize nobody really get used to it.
Thank you.
Nobody
get
really-
used to it.
You notice people from here,
Yeah.
they dress well.
Yeah.
But immigrants, when you just knew, you may not know what's going on. You think, oh, I'm gonna double. Oh, it's fine. But when you go
Yeah.
and then it's so cold that
Yeah.
it's burning,
Yeah.
you know what
Yo.
cold really mean.
You know, I made a mistake, bro. Usually, you know, when your hands are freeze up, the worst thing to do is to put hot water.
Oh
on the
yeah,
hand.
you're not
Oh,
supposed to.
man.
You did that?
Yeah, I did that, bro. Trust me, I cry. I literally I'm crying, bro.
Wow. Yeah, that's a bad idea. It's tough, man. This winter is literally it's wild because
Yeah.
why? Because literally this type of climate, you stay outside for a certain time, you may die. People
Yeah.
literally die.
Yeah, people die.
Like there was a story of a homeless during the curfew.
I remember.
They made a curfew and the
Yeah.
homeless died somewhere outside.
Yeah.
It's real crazy
Cold,
here.
yeah.
I mean, in terms of winter.
Yeah.
But we have 4 seasons. And I love, really, I think my favorite season of all is autumn.
It's autumn.
Autumn.
Is
We
it-
don't have it in. I love that. It's like it's colorful. It's not too
Yeah.
cold. It's not too hot. So and once you wear something kind of like this, you're good.
You're good,
and
yeah.
it's so colorful. I love that.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
it's
my
busy.
that's
It's
my
beautiful.
that's my favorite.
It's beautiful. Mine's still summer though.
So
Yeah,
you're the real you're a real
Yeah.
African then. You
Yeah,
want
bro,
what's where we come from.
There's no way that you said there's 4 seasons, right? But for me though, it's only 2.
Well-
it's summer and the rest is cold. So for me,
For you, the rest
Yeah,
is winter.
yeah,
Oh
for
man,
me.
come on, man. No. So you just want the summer.
yeah, summer. Yeah.
But the winter is long. The summer is kind of short.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was our experience for winter, man.
Yeah.
Everyone got their own story, but I'm pretty sure like nobody is like, oh, I came to the winter in minus 33 and it was so great.
That's good. Yeah. Like
Nobody gonna
I
get
love-
that.
I was like,
Alright.
man.
Yeah, so let's move on to the next question. So, after coming there, after living there, you say you like there, but then you come here. How was the social life here compared to how it was there?
Man, social life, bro, is completely different because the mindset is different.
The mindset.
Yeah, like back for instance, back home, you cannot insult or talk back to your parents when they say anything, like, right? It's like, man,
There you have to
yeah,
respect the elders.
yeah,
That's a
exactly.
very common thing.
Yeah, you do that, bro. Your mom will beat you up, your dad will beat you up, your
The
uncle
belt.
will exactly.
What did you say?
Yeah, for the first time I saw my in class in school, bro, my colleague, they were like literally like insulting the teacher. I was like, what?
Yeah, me too. Yeah, when I came there and I saw like how the kids are allowed to like what to do, I was like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Well, it's like,
yeah,
man,
you talking
yeah,
to the teacher.
Teacher, no, you can't even, bro, back home, you can't even talk, man, because the teacher will beat you up, principal will beat you up.
Yeah.
You go home, your dad is probably at work, you get whooped. Your dad come from work, he whooped your ass.
That's
if you
the
have
thing.
an uncle around,
Which is at the same time like it's so important. I find that value of respecting elders is actually very important. Like people, especially your parent that take care of you, like guide you, like most of the time they don't want the worst of you.
Yeah.
So and they're doing everything to help you. So there should be a respect, like respect your elders and all that. But also like there is also not being too tough, right? Not like
Yeah,
because
no
some kids they
abuse.
grow up they cannot even express themselves
Yeah.
because they are so beaten or whatever, you know.
It's true.
So there is that also.
Yeah.
That's. But you, how do you see that now? You have a family.
yeah, I
You
do
have
family.
kids.
Yeah, I have kids.
You recently have a baby, I think.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
How was it?
man. Thanks.
How is it?
Man, it's cool because trust
cool.
me, yeah, it's cool having kids because, you know, when you're grown, right? Sometimes you don't see how you used to act when you're a baby, right? So now I see kids, and I say, oh, maybe that's how I used to act too, and also I tell myself, you know what, like my kids, they know like when it's time to play and when it's not. Like when it's time
They
to
can pick that up.
yeah. They know the difference. They know when it's time. But
Oh.
I'm not too, I know, like too strict to the point where they can't come to me. I want them to have, we can.
So it's as if you kind of have like that value of like respecting your elders and everything,
Yeah,
but you are
so
more
no-
tolerant. You don't like
exactly
too much on them, and
exactly.
you
So,
allow them to be
yeah,
themselves.
yeah, they can come to me. We can talk.
They are open to talk to you.
Exactly, they're open.
That's
to
the
talk to
thing.
me.
A lot of kids don't have that kind
No,
of, which is
no.
not that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's dead man. There's so many different things.
Yeah,
that's-
there is the teachers, the how you treat.
your parents.
I have my shock when I come here. It's like around like being a kid and everything. Also, it's like like where I was at school in Senegal, like people, like if you smoke,
Yeah.
you cannot smoke in the school. If you smoke, you're in big trouble.
Really?
Yeah, you're
Wow.
surprised.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
But in Senegal, no, but it's a 95% Muslim country, percentage Muslim. So I guess maybe that plays a part. But even in Christian school there too. But like, as a kid smoking cigarette or not even talk about weed, you go to jail if they cut you.
Oh.
Yeah, but like kids smoking weeds, like even if you were 20, but you were in college, like you in trouble. They call you into the principals and thing.
Wow.
So I came here, my first day at school, entering the main door of the secondary school. It's
Yeah.
in Outremont. And I'm going with my dad at the entrance, and I see a girl like around 13 years old getting out. But as I was going, she's opening the door, getting out, and she was like,
Oh.
when I saw that, I was so shocked in the school, like, and nobody cared.
Wow.
Like nobody cared. So which means that it's a normal
It's
thing.
a normal thing.
So I was that like shocked me. I'm like, whoa, this is so different. This school
Yeah.
is totally different.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
Man.
like that's one experience that I just think and I'm just laughing, man.
Man, imagine like you see some. You think like, you're like, man, back home I can't do this.
You-
And the other
I
thing
can't
also,
even think about that.
I noticed like when we came here, some of the value also that we have, like here, parents, once you're adult, they kick you out of the house. It's like, bro,
They
gone.
want you to be out.
Exactly, you gone. So like, but back home is like,
That's
siblings
that's
are-
another great social value. Yeah,
30
Like back home,
years
exactly,
living
exactly.
with
My grandparent,
mhm,
my grandfather, he literally like in Senegal was working in a gas station. That was his job. But like my dad lived there. His three brothers lived there. My dad, I was there. I was a kid in a house. We were all there, and my like they were all like helping. My dad would come bring like we were all in the same house, and
Yeah.
you like for kids and everything. It's in general, it's just much better to have that social unity. But
Yeah.
it's true compared to here, where when you are 18, it's like
That's it, bro.
you,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, yo, it's some
But some it's
things.
not just. But parents want that, but sometimes also kids they have problems and they want to leave too.
Yeah.
Which is also something else.
It's true, yeah. Yeah.
know?
Imagine, man, if you have a kids and the kids is giving you trouble, man. Then he's adult now, man. He can go and do his life, I guess.
Yeah,
I get it,
yeah. That's one main difference as well.
Yeah.
So that's your general impression when you come here, the social life when you're
social
here.
life is
Oh yeah, me similar. It's really similar, and the social life is like here when I came here, like I saw beside the shock of the cold and seeing everything, and I was shocked. But like you see the system, it's better. The education
It's true.
is better. They have a better system. You come here, you get a job, you are
Yeah.
able to do your stuff, and that's why we are here.
Yeah, that's what we
Why
can.
are
That's
we here?
Canadian
We
dream,
can, we can like I truly feel that it lacks that social unity and community that we have. That's very essential.
Yeah.
Like I was reading a book, I forgot the author, but it's called Together. But it's really like a doctor that was talking about a lot of social issues, like addiction or obesity or diabetes or whatever, depression or whatever. Not all of them, but a lot of them has to do with like that lack of social like people. Like some people sometimes they just want to be around
With
people, or
people,
like help them, and like and like I've always been curious about that social aspect, and you because sometimes I think because me I really like to be sometimes I value social interaction. It's
Yeah.
I do believe it's part of something that makes us fulfilled and happy, but I also I'm pretty reserved like
Yeah.
as a person. I like sometimes solitude. I
Yeah.
like to stay on my zone and have my own stuff and thing.
But
And-
is it like more like staying, doing your thing, or like not going out and meeting?
I think it's both. Sometimes
Both.
like how I am right now, I definitely need to be alone to be able. Like for example, I work. We both work in a tech company. It's a full-time work.
Yeah.
Me, I work also part-time sometimes, and I'm working on the podcast, so I need to be alone a lot. You know.
Yeah.
But besides that, even had I not, there is not that. Like there is sometimes solitude. I get to learn that solitude is good.
Yeah.
And I even discuss. Well, I even for I think
Yeah.
to even have a better social
Ge-
interaction with families, acquaintances, or person, you need your own alone time
Yeah,
to
you
get
need-
to know yourself.
It's true. It's very important. You know, like
Solitude is not that bad.
No, it's not.
I think it's the balance. Like sometimes it can be a moment of charge, of recharge, of like finding yourself, and then to go out and then connect better.
Yeah.
But the reality is here. There is like the solitude is associated with isolation. People are too much in
Yeah.
solitude. Like it's like it goes to like the system. There is the system that it's like work. They don't even have time to communicate
Yeah,
or like
true.
interact. Like some of them they want to, but they don't have the
they
time.
don't
It's
have
tough.
it, yeah.
But there is also like those that had struggle with, and they just don't want to deal with it, so they
Yeah.
isolate themselves, and it doesn't help them. So there is also that, you know.
Yeah, it's true. You know. It's funny that you mentioned that. Like me, I love people and I go outside, but I can also stay in my house like for days.
For days,
Yeah, for
days.
days.
Days for me is too much. But that's the thing. I think everyone is different.
Yeah.
Like whether you are extrovert or introvert, it doesn't remove the fact that we are social beings.
Yeah.
And it's about finding your balance. Like, how much do you think is good to be in solitude or
Yeah.
alone, and how much is time to be socially interaction? But you
Yeah.
say days
Yeah, I can-
in the house,
yeah.
that is like, woof, for me maybe too much.
Yeah, I can stay, bro. I can stay days. Days. No, but the thing is also because watching on my stuff, sometimes you don't check your time. Like when
Yeah.
watching on a song, you don't really check time. So yeah, I can be in my house for days.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's a lot of focus. Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
But yeah, so compared to, we do, both of us acknowledge that, well, let me know. We do acknowledge that the social life in Senegal, for me, it's maybe way better than here.
Yeah.
The social unity we do. But like, what do you think is great in Canada though? That's
man, there's a lot of great things in Canada. In Canada, for instance, you can be today you're working in health, right? And let's say you want to switch to finance, you can switch tomorrow.
switch the
Without-
the education system.
Exactly. You just go do a trade certificate, boom,
Oh, the
6
certificates
months,
now, yeah. And you can
and
get
you
a
done,
job.
and you get a job in the field. So the opportunity is actually, there's a lot of opportunity in Canada, in terms that
For people looking to work.
exactly not just looking to work, but also in terms of I feel like for me, like Canada, there's just too many opportunity. You can for me, like it's just crazy. Sometimes I tell my wife I have to stop thinking, because I think all the thing that you can do, there's everything is to tap a finger. Your school knowledge.
There's a
You know,
I see.
yeah,
I see what you mean.
Yeah, so there's the opportunity, and also the fact that you can definitely develop yourself and become who you want to be without.
You have more room to
You have more room
to chase maybe your dream, right?
exactly, maybe your dreams. And there's also the system, the way the education system, because I noticed the difference between home and here. Like back home we do a lot of theories, right?
Oh, you think
But
here
you
is
know-
more practical?
Here you do both.
Or both?
Yeah, you do both. You do theories and you do practice. I've noticed that some people that
Well, it makes sense, right?
it makes sense.
They have more materials too.
Exactly. Yeah, and there's so many things also.
That's true.
Yeah, and you can definitely become what you want to be. Like there's nobody's stopping you or say, oh
Yeah. You can build your own. Yeah. And you can see that in a lot of like successful people that came here and built their own stuff.
Yeah.
There are a lot of challenges. The immigrants, like it's very challenging
Yeah.
for immigrants to come. Like you have to integrate, find people.
exactly, find yourself also.
Yeah.
In,
So, but yeah, it's pretty good.
what do you like about
Me?
Canada?
Yeah, me, it's really similar. The opportunity, like you come here, you're able to work, you get your apartment, you're
Yeah.
able to get your own stuff, like get your own gears, do a we're doing. You can
I
do
know,
that there,
right?
but like there is definitely more opportunities. There is
Yeah.
more opportunities to build to make things happen.
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
but like there is one thing I think is that it's like there is the education system that I think needs to be explored. That for immigrants it seems like tough, because I see a lot of like for example doctors from their countries or physician or professors. They
Yeah.
come here and they have to be taxi drivers or
Yeah.
security agent. They have to go back because I don't know how the system is set up. Maybe it's to prioritize people that are here,
Yeah.
right? So they people that are here have the best advantage. Maybe it's that, I don't know exactly, but there is so many stories of people
Yeah.
coming here and then having to go all the way.
And,
I had a someone I know that came from Senegal. He had a doctorate. He studied in French.
Yeah.
In French, actually, he had a doctorate. I forgot the field, but they came here. They told him like to go all the way back, and he's
Yeah.
like, no way, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
So some of them they like
Yeah, you know.
like it's tough to spend like your whole year like studying, saying I'm doing this to for this diploma is gonna be this, and you believe, and then you come here, you have to all the thing you did, you have to go all the way back.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
it's tough. So you
It's,
see people
It's true.
like there. I had also I met a co-worker that was telling me that when he was working in Ivory Coast, he had a great job. He was like a VP in a company,
Wow.
and he had like a decent job. I mean, a good job, a decent salary, and he had like a good position and everything. But there was an opportunity to come here, but he didn't know really what.
What
And
he
then
was
he
getting to.
Yeah, and then he got here, and then he had to like go to the warehouse,
Wow.
moving stuff. Like he started there, and he was kind of shocked, and he was
Wow.
like, "E."
Yeah.
But he's, you know,
Yeah,
there is way to move and improve.
So a lot of people are like that too. My dad himself.
Yeah?
He faced that. My dad too when he came. My dad was teaching theology and also
In Congo, he
yeah,
was
in
a
Congo.
teacher in theology. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was also working in the health field and doing also all this stuff. Like businesses that. When he came here, like you have to say, man, I can't do this. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I have kids. I have a whole
That's
family.
the thing, especially those generation
Yeah.
that came with their families. Similar with my dad. My
Yeah.
dad has his diploma and everything, but when he came here, he was working not in his field. And
Yeah.
sometimes they have to make that sacrifice because they have the kids
Exactly
that they need to provide.
for.
That's
And
tough.
yeah, man, that's tough. I believe that maybe let's say there's some field for instance, medicine is medicine. I mean, opening a heart in Africa, opening a heart here is the same heart. It's not like it's a different heart. There should be like a kind of a way saying like, okay, the knowledge that you have, how to apply them and to help you to integrate the system without having to sacrifice, you have to go back for
go
another
all the way
4
back.
years.
You mean like
and,
something like a universal
exactly.
recognition.
We should be able to have like, for instance,
Agreement, yeah.
yeah, example, computer is the same computer, the same part,
True.
Its processor is the same processor. So we should be able to find a common like.
But yeah, I'm in the future I'll explore that subject more. I must say I don't know deep. I have my own preconceived notion. Some of them may be wrong, but like it's something to be explored to know exactly what is going on. Why a lot of them they come here and they have to go all the way back or give up. Is it because like the training is just not the same, or is it because the system is designed to help people that are here and not prioritize the people that are coming? I don't know, but it's something to really be explored. I guess we are getting close to the end, and we can. I'm curious to know, like, what would you suggest someone new coming to Canada? What would you suggest them to go into or to do, or what advice do you have for someone new?
Go into that. That's a good question, but where to go there? Because we all come from different backgrounds. Like you come from Senegal, from Congo, and in Canada we definitely have like the Congolese community, right?
Yeah.
There's also
Honestly, in Senegal, I don't know if there is a specific known Senegalese organization, but I'm pretty sure they are like Senegalese communities.
Yeah, so there's definitely, I feel like it's a place that somebody just came, you don't know nobody. It can be a good place to go because
Great idea.
You meet people who they're coming from where you're coming from, so they
know your
they
struggle.
can connect exactly.
They know exactly where you come from. They've been there.
Exactly.
They can literally guide you.
Exactly, they can
to integrate the place.
Integrate. That's looking for
Best
that.
advice, I think. I wasn't thinking like me was not even that, but I think your answer actually is even better. But me, there's also like when you come, like Google the community you are in, like check what's going on. There's like community events to integrate with there's like events like maybe a celebration of the Canadian Day, but it's organized in your community, or it may be like an event to help the community something.
Yeah.
And there is also community facilities, right?
It's true.
Membership and all that. So those things also like they help you get a grasp of what's going on right now. Me, that's like I learned like I wish like when I came at the beginning, I had to stay like 3 months, like trying 3 to 6 months. I don't know, but my dad was figuring out how to go to school because us we came as resident, but it took time to also like
integrate
to directly start studying, right?
Okay.
But during those time, man, I was just like sitting home and it was just like boring.
Hey.
It's just like, what do I do?
Yeah.
This is not the fantasy I had.
That's not the dream.
This is not the dream I have. Like, I'm just home and I'm just watching the window.
Yeah.
And it's after I realized, man, I could have just like Google
Yeah,
or just
Google.
go to a community place and just.
Oh,
So
man.
when you're new here,
Yeah,
man, first thing to do, like join your own community.
Mm.
They help you, or like Google and check your surroundings. You have to get
Yeah,
out
mhm.
and
It's true.
integrate. That's one thing.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
It's true.
But that's good,
Okay,
man. I
man.
think that's a wrap.
That's a wrap,
It was
bro.
it was not bad. The next subject, I'm thinking we are likely gonna talk about AI and like its advancement and how it's gonna affect the social life, the future life. Isn't that? Aren't you curious about that? Because I'm really curious about
Yeah.
like how is because a lot
I'm
of stuff
think-
are happening.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. I won't go. I mean, I have one that I
ChatGPT.
use on my phone. But I'm not gonna go into details. But
Chat GTP, like the older
It's,
stuff, like
yeah.
the disc. Oh man, and
It's,
they talk. There is also the trend of NFT and all that. There is so much going on. The
Yeah.
future is going. You don't know where to grasp
Yeah.
into. And you do know that there are so much thing being created. It's gonna replace a lot of tasks.
Yeah.
It's gonna replace a lot of tasks. Even like people used to think that when technology came, once technology comes, it's gonna replace like the usual jobs of like I don't know. There was job that we thought that like warehouse, like instead of lifting. But we came to technology.
yeah,
Even coders are being
program. Yeah,
like there are tasks
programmers.
that replace coders' jobs.
Yeah.
Like they can do ChatGPT can do programming. So
It's-
designers,
yeah, writers.
AI dollies, like they make crazy
Man.
designers. Like everything is like
Yeah,
disrupt.
that's definitely something we need to.
that's the thing. So
yeah.
and those tasks that are being replaced by people, me, I'm very concerned about like the social
Social
jobs.
life.
Like for example, in a warehouse where people gather to lift a box or to do something, they are gone.
Yeah.
A robot is coming and doing the same
same
thing.
thing.
So it seems like there is more like less social interaction that may be coming.
It's true.
But
Coming-
also, I feel like technology, like that's how I see it going. But I feel like it can be a great asset as
Yeah.
well. And I think all of us we have response instead of just being like I don't want to deal with it. We have to like deal with it to make sure to direct it to a right direction because I see it as a knife.
Yeah.
I see technology as a knife. You can use it to cook
Yeah.
or you can use to harm someone.
Yeah, it's true.
And
It's true.
honestly, how it's going, I don't think it's going in the right direction. It's like, but it can be.
It can be.
We need people that have like that have the desire, the awareness to be like, yo,
to make
let's
it,
fight,
to make it better.
let's fight
let's
and
improve.
channel it to a better way.
You know, it's the same thing when you're talking about technology, especially. It's the same thing. Where if you look when people start making cars, it was a new thing. Also, people didn't know what to do. When computer came, same thing too. So we have to give ourselves time to learn about it. Yeah, right.
And know
and
what's
see
going
what
on
we
at least
what we can do
to
better and how we can use it to better our society.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, me, I think like technology can be used to help a lot of social problems, you know, social community, like, you know, it can be, but it's not that much. It's it's going to a more like task, profit,
and
it's a capitalism
yeah.
still.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So
Okay.
next subject,
Yeah.
we can
we'll
talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
man.
wait.
I've
Yeah, go ahead.
today is not the day.
Huh?
But I have crazy stories.
Go ahead, go
with
ahead.
No, not today. Trust
Not
me.
today?
Not today.
Oh,
not today.
okay.
Not today.
Ibrahim
because
is
this-
leaving a suspense for you guys. So
it's crazy. The AI that I have on my phone, man.
No, ChatGTP, all of it is crazy, man.
It's crazy.
It's good to at least know what's going on, but it can be
Yeah.
also stressful.
Yeah.
Like it can be scary.
It can be scary.
Oh, it's coming to replace the job. I don't want to
job.
see this stuff, you know. But we work in a tech company.
Yeah.
There's like technology coming there. You see some new updates coming. You're like,
Yeah.
you don't know what's going on, but some seeds are being planted.
It's It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
It's
all
true.
right. All right, man. That's a wrap. Thanks for the view, like paying attention. Hopefully we will go to a place where it's bring more value and people joining. We like me, I think what I like what I would appreciate the most is like the interaction, the comments or whatever. I really like getting to know like people experience. I really value that.
And if also you have subject you want us to touch, you
Exactly.
can leave it in the comments.
Exactly, that's true.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
guys, have a good one. Thanks.